Hey guys, it's Labib, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how I brought in the New Year's. So New Year's Eve was on Sunday, and you know, typically Sunday is usually my day off, but I decided to work. You know, it's New Year's Eve. I figured a lot of people would probably want haircuts, so I opened up my schedule, had a few people book an appointment. I ended up actually coming in and spending most of the day here at the shop, and it was a pretty good day actually. Spent most of the day here. I went out later. I took took my assistant actually to go get some hookah, show her this one of my favorite spots in town. It's a Middle Eastern place, Middle Eastern restaurant, Palestinian actually. She had never had Palestinian food before, and you know, I wanted to show her what our food is like. You know, I enjoy eating there at least once a week. There was a point in time where I was going there like almost 2-3 times a week. You know, it was getting out of hand, but took her there. We smoked some hookah, got some good food, and then we went back to my apartment, and you know, we met up in the conference room, and you know, I actually spent the rest of the night just working. And you know, I had a few friends that had hit me up wanting to see if I wanted to go out, you know, bring in the New Year's, you know, at a club or restaurant or something. But you know, I don't go out much anyway, and New Year's Eve isn't really something too big for me as it is. But I actually really enjoyed the way I brought this New Year's in. You know, I've been looking forward to 2024 because of all the work I put in 2023. You know, 2023 for me was a really big year in terms of self-growth. I feel like I left 2023 completely different than when I went in, and I think that should be everyone's goal, to be honest with you. I think if you enter a new year the same way you left the last one, you know, I think you're doing things wrong. I think every year should be growth. You should be building on what you did the year before. And that's kind of how I like to base my life. So, you know, this year for New Year's Eve, when I got back home and we went to the conference room, I've been working on a program, on a course actually for barbers, and I spent most of the night working on that. But you know, when it was 11 o'clock, 11:30, I started working on a vision board. You know, I've actually never done a vision board before, and I've had a lot of friends tell me, you know, they do it. It's very good to visually see, like, you know, what you want to accomplish, what kind of goals you want to set, because it's one thing to have it in your mind, but it's another thing to actually like see it, right? So I actually did my first vision board, and funny enough, it literally struck midnight right when I finished it, and I had no idea. You know, my assistant, she was there with me, and she was like, "Hey, it's New Year's, guys." You know, I was there. It was me, her, and my other friend, and we were all just in there working. And to be honest with you, that was probably my favorite way to bring in the New Year's. You know, with two people who I've grown pretty close to, and all of us just kind of doing our own thing, just working, and it just felt so productive. You know, best way to bring in the new year, set the tone for this 2024, and I'm actually very excited for it. So, you know, I do believe in the power of vision boards. You know, just always, I pretty much go and look at mine. I try to go look at mine at least once a day now, just to see like what I'm working towards, what I want to achieve, what I want to get. And it's actually pretty helpful, like just seeing it, you know. I would actually recommend each of you to go out and make your own vision board. I think it's very beneficial. But I don't think you could be excited about coming into a new year if you didn't do what you were supposed to do the year prior, you know. And you know, I think the problem is a lot of people they get really excited about the new year, you know, they make all these New Year's resolutions, and then a few weeks into the new year, they fall off, you know, become inconsistent a little bit here and there. And that's why for me, I don't really put too much importance, because it to me, it's just a day, just a date, right? 0124 or 0123, it doesn't matter, it's just a date, you know. I basically do the same thing every day. It doesn't matter what day it is, you know. I mean, you know, Sunday, usually my day off, I was here, I think 5-6 hours I was here just cutting hair. And you know, I actually enjoyed it. And I mean, that's nothing new to me. I usually work 6 to 7 days a week. I like to say that Sundays are my days off, but there's a lot of times where you'll catch me here on a Sunday. And you know, I think I've just grown accustomed to it, and I have no problem with it, you know. You know, I used to have friends that used to invite me out all the time to go out, party, you know, go to the clubs, but it never really was fulfilling to me. Me working those 6-7 days is more fulfilling. Yes, I'm tired, sure, but I've just been able to really find fulfillment in this line of work. And that's something that I think took me a while to do, actually. I was kind of lost, you know, in and out, not knowing what I should do, but now I figured it out, and I'm very happy to be a barber. I'm really happy to have clients that I can cut their hair, and we always have good conversations, and it's a good vibe. And like I said, now I'm working on this course. Hopefully I'm gonna be dropping it pretty soon. Just ton of value in this course. You know, I've been cutting hair for like 5.5 years now, and I'm just putting all of my knowledge into this course. I'm just trying to give as much value. If you're a young barber, it'll just cut your time in half, man. Like, you know, I charge $100 a haircut now, and I don't see no reason why, you know, not every barber could do that. I don't see there's no reason why not to, especially now in 2024, you know, with the way prices keep going up for everything. You know, I think honestly it's 2024. If you're charging less than $100, you might be doing something wrong in your business. But you know, I can make a whole nother video about that. Right now, I just wanted to talk about how, you know, I'm excited for 2024. Excited to see how things are going to play out, but again, the only reason I'm excited about 2024 is because of the work I did in 2023 and in 2022, 2021, you know. Especially as a man, you know, I think we get better with age. And I just turned 27 a couple weeks ago, and I don't remember ever being this excited about, you know, getting older. But you know, I'm very excited about this year. I think it's going to be a great year. I hope you guys tag along, follow me on it. You know, subscribe to my channel. I think this could be very beneficial for a lot of you. You know, especially if you're younger. You know, you're still trying to figure things out. I'm just trying to give as much value as I can in every video I post. You know, a lot of it's just going to be like me sitting here talking, but eventually I want to have some guests come on and have them tell their stories, and just provide as much value as possible. I think that's the best way to grow. I don't like wasting time, you know. Like for me, life is pretty simple. It's usually work out, home. Like, I rarely go out. You know, I like to get dinner with friends every now and then, but going out, you could probably count on one hand how many times I went out last year, 2023. And it has nothing to do with financials. You know, I could go out, get a section every week if I wanted to, but it's just not the goals right now. And I am a firm believer in delayed gratification. But I believe, since I am a believer in delayed gratification, this year specifically might be the best year yet. So, hope you found this entertaining, you know. Go ahead, like, subscribe, follow my channel, and let's make sure it's a good year. You know? I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.